Good afternoon, YouTube. I have been sent recently a very cool item that I wanted to review. This was sent to me by Electro Vapors. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're a full-stop shop here in Canada, and they rock. This comes in a case that says Ego, and actually that's what I'm going to start with talking about. It's not an Ego, which is good. Yes, the Ego works good. Yay. Everybody frickin' has one. The Honda's a good car too, but, that doesn't mean that you can't go out and buy a Chevy. There are other options. If you are just getting into vaping, whatever, if you've tried the Ego Tank, there are other options out there. This is the Electro Vapors or EV Torch. Let me just go ahead and give a pull on this, and we'll get into the good, bad, and yada yada. Copying Grim here. Anyway. You probably saw there's a fair amount of vapor. So I know what you're thinking. What does it matter, doughboy? We could go get an Ego cart and call it a day. This hits more like you're dripping than an Ego tank does. There, I said it. Torch over the tank. I actually prefer it. Let's quickly look at what is different with their cartridge. First of all, and you're going to have to forgive me, but if you can see in there, and I'm going to screw with my camera here for just a second, or not. Hold on. The point is, inside there is just a bridge, just a regular old bridge. That's it. You know what? I can't get the focus working, but I don't care. It's a bridge. We've all seen them. They went with the idea of putting a cotton kind of thing here. And I'm going to look at one that I've already filled. First of all, you get the little condom piece. This here, you know what? I'm going to have to get this to work. Here we go. All right. So there you are. Okay. Boy, that's really, really bright. But you're just gonna... Here, I tell you what, I'll turn down the exposure. Hopefully you can see this. This has been by far the worst video I've ever shot. There we go. Okay, I wanted you guys to see this. So you have a cotton piece. The cool thing is, though, cotton piece pulls off, and that's where you fill your juice. So it's quick and easy. You don't have to use a syringe, but the air channel, unlike the tank running up the side, theirs actually comes out like that's here, and so it's easy to clean out. And you pop it together, and now I'm out of focus, so I'm going to quickly zip it back. And let's auto exposure that. There we go. Okay. All right, so why did I show you that? Because it's not the tank. Again, it's not the tank, and it works. It really does. You get that full flavor of dripping. Now, I've used this for 2 days. Carried it around with me because I was worried about it leaking. I didn't experience any. I have heard reports that it has leaked. I didn't get it to. I was even so bold as to... Let me just quickly pop a tank back on there. I was so bold as to have a full tank and take off the atomizer. And I just left it like that, with a full tank, atomizer, empty thing inside the case. By the way, this case comes with it, and man, the case alone is worth the cash. This thing, and you know what, you're probably looking at this going, well, it's a neoprene case, who gives a shit? the truth is, it rocks. I mean, you pop your batteries in, pop your atomizers in. I mean, you can carry a couple of 10s of juice. Actually, you can fit a 30 in of wonderful, juicy, clear juice now. Anyway, so the tank kicks the Ego's tank's ass, hands down. I should say this was provided free to test. This is 100%. If I didn't like this shit, I would tell you. You know, simple as that. Enough said. So, that isn't where this review ends, though. Here's why. I still prefer dripping. I don't like the big atomizers. Now, that's just a personal preference. If I had to use a tank, this would be the one. And I still use it sometimes. But I still prefer an old 510 atomizer. So, if I'm using a 510 atomizer, what's different between this and the Ego? Let's take another look. See that? Did you? Were you paying attention? Watch. Right here. Oh, right there. That is a light. Now you can see mine is actually just gone red. Which means I have under 25% battery. How cool is that? Have I charged this battery or not? I can press a button and see. Now you'll have to forgive me, it's a light out here. It's blue. It's fully charged. I am so sick of looking at Egos. If for no other frickin' reason you buy this because of that, you're a smart person. They should sell just the battery. By the way, Kat, if you're watching, sell just the battery. Why not? Yeah. The point is, I love this. By the way, I've been using this little, basically $250 when all in Pro Vape thing. Honestly, this replaced it. 2 reasons. 1, I like the light. By the way, there is a light here. If you press it 5 times, there, see? Becomes a little flashlight. You would think it's kind of gay. I thought it was kind of gay. I've used it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're back to atomizer. So, by the way, you'd much rather have a flashlight go off in your pocket than an atomizer. So, you can kind of use that as an off button. So, as I was saying, let me just put a couple drops in here because I'm sure some of you were like, oh, the vapor production sucked on that 510. Well, bite me. It's Vape Trader with an attitude today. So, God, that juicy clear juice is good, isn't it? No, but seriously, what I was thinking of just there is you might have noticed I blew down. For any of you that are into dripping, blow down, and that stops having a little, you know, ball of juice there that you suck into your mouth. That's what she said. So, again, blue means that you're fully charged. Then it goes to green, which is 50%, I believe. You can check out our website. Then it goes to yellow, and then red. Battery life is actually very, very good. I see I'm at 8:40 here, so I'm going to have to kind of hurry. It's very, very good. Here's what I really wanted to touch on. I don't know if you... Well, yeah, you can see this. I mean, it doesn't take a bloody genius, but I'm going to focus in. Now, I would probably prefer this painted, but do you notice this part right here? Let me show you an Ego, my friend. Now, I don't care who you are. This looks like something's missing. It's not missing. I don't want to use a frickin' cone. Okay? So I like that. You know, that's been one of my bitches for a long time now, and nobody ever listens to me. Even if you want to have a bloody cone, all right, to put over, by the way, it doesn't fit over my drip tip, but if you wanted to have your cone, which would be here, why not make a short one so that I get all the airflow? By the way, if anybody's watching and can make one of those, I'd like you. Because then you could screw it on and cover that Ego. Because to me, When I'm carrying around that Ego with that thing there, I'm embarrassed by that. So, this here solves that. Hands down, better than the Ego all the way around. One bitch. This little button, I don't know if you can watch now, it won't do it. But you can kind of hear it. So it's a little cheap feeling. That's my bitch. I mean, it hits every time. The light is a good indicator. Some of you think, oh, I don't want people to see my light. Well, don't hold it like this. Put it in your hand. What is this, rocket science? No, it's heating up water, for Christ's sake. I told you I'm on edge today. The point is, this system rocks. Hands down, I'm giving it a 2.5 thumbs up. And to all you Ego sellers out there, I'm sorry. You know, it's nice that a company has gone, okay, the Ego's good. Can we do better? And yes, apparently the answer is you can do better. EV Torch, $99 or so. Yeah, there's a strike on, but you know what? These sellers still need to make money, so buy from them. Again, for those of you who know what my company is, you may feel that this is a bit of a, you know, that I shouldn't have reviewed something that that is carried by another seller. Tough. I was honest about it, and I'll stand by. If you want to put a comment down, I will stand by this thing 100% because it rocks, man. It's what I'm using. So, stay tuned. There will be a video review of this, which is the Provari, or Provari, as I've heard. Peace out, Vape Trader.